going on, everyone? Gilman with Live Wealthy Stocks, back with another video today, taking a look at NIO stock as requested by one of you guys. And it's a stock that I've been closely following as well. Made a couple videos on it last week, and it's been falling, fell another 10% today, another 3% after hours. So I figured I'd make a video on it, kind of share my thought process on what I think, the support and resistance levels for the stock looks like based on the way it's trading and my trade plan for NIO moving forward. So real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you are new. Each like and subscribe really goes a long way as I'm trying to grow the channel. And comment down below if you are in NIO or you've played NIO in recent times, or what your trade plan for NIO is, and I'd love to chat with you guys down there. So we'll get right into it. Let me take a look at the one-day chart. And pretty much as I mentioned, we were down $5.17 today, which is about 10.23% during the trading hours, and then down another $1.28, which is another 3% after hours. 13% drop if you add these two together, which is a pretty significant drop. But not only that, if we take a look at the 5-day chart, right, what we see is, the last few trading days have not been so nice to NIO. Starting in the 58s, right, which was kind of the high we set, and then we've been trending kind of downward for the past few days. Some deep sell-offs to start the day, as we've seen in other stocks as well. But the difference between a lot of those other stocks and NIO is that the sell-off they were not able to recover the sell-off during the day, and it continued the sell-off kind of into the close. So let's take a look at today specifically, right? So I mean, if I pull up Tesla, right, pretty much similar chart. We saw sell-off to start the day, as we saw yesterday, and then pretty much similar story. Stayed sideways, didn't even make a push towards VWAP, which for those of you guys that watch me, that's sort of something that I like to look at to determine intraday strength in the stock, right? So the fact that it did not even push up towards VWAP, didn't really make a run for it, not even getting rejected by the VWAP, it never even made it up there. And then for the second half of the day, we saw a sell-off kind of into the close. So we started the day in the 51, 52 range, fell, and then we were kind of holding steady between the 46, 47s, high 47s range. But then to end the day, we went from the 46, 47s all the way down to 44, where it found support twice, and then it kind of pushed up a little to close. Again, pretty similar to Tesla, right? Tesla pushed up to close. And then, after hours, we were down a little bit again, which is another 3%. Tesla was down 1.5% after hours as well. So let's take a look at the daily chart and we'll see what we see. So, this daily chart is really great to look at because it shows us the tremendous growth that the stock has had just this year alone. So, I mean, we're talking about a stock that was $1 back in, January of this year, rallied, it reached a high of $57. Now it's at $45. So crazy growth so far. And what I want to kind of show you guys is, if you've seen my video, you might have seen some of this already from last week. But what I really want to look at are the EMAs and the moving average lines on the daily chart. And let's start with the EMA, since I think they're more important here. But as I mentioned in my previous video when I was talking about this last week, right? During this run, NIO found great support whenever it hit the 8 EMA. It dipped below it here a little bit for a couple days, but if we see, it almost always made it above it, right? So when it bounced off here, then made a push up, then it bounced, and then made a push up, then it, found support at the 8 EMA, right? Even the first day the first red candle we had on 11/24, the next day 11/25 we had a green candle right off the 8 EMA. And then for the past 3 trading days, what we've seen is not only a sell-off, but as we saw yesterday, the 8 EMA candle the 8 EMA line no longer held as support. We broke it, and today we broke it, and we're bouncing off the 21 EMA. So yesterday, the 8 EMA was at 50.96. We closed below that at 50.53. So today, going into today's trading session, I was watching to see whether it would be able to recapture that 8 EMA, or if it pushes downward. And if it pushes downward, at what point does it find support? It looks like that support level, as of right now, might be the 21 EMA, because that's sort of what it fell to. The low for today was 44.05, which is below the 21 EMA at 45.17. But at the same time, we closed at 45.36, which is right above the 45.17 21 EMA mark. But when we take into consideration that we're down another $1.28 after hours, that puts us below the 21 EMA. So if we were to keep falling, the next EMA that comes up is the 34 EMA at $40.50. So another $4 to go before we, or $3.50 to go rather, before we get to that EMA level. And then the 55 EMA comes in at 35, and then the 89 EMA comes in at 28.93 if we were to fall to those levels. So my trade plan with NIO, actually let's take a look at the moving averages. They kind of tell a similar story. We've got the 50-day moving average coming in at $33. The 200-day moving average is all the way down at 14. 33 for 50-day moving average if we fall that much, right? We've also got an EMA line as support down there, and then the 20 EMA is at 46.30, which we're already under. So I think the EMAs here are better indicators of what the stock can do. So my trade plan with NIO moving forward, I am not about to jump on this train that's been downtrending, right? I want to wait for a reversal to happen. When I see a reversal happen, that's when I'm jumping in, right? So I've shared some key numbers with you guys, right? So the 8 EMA at 49.72, the 21 EMA at 45.17, which we're, already under in the aftermarket. Now pre-market, maybe we recapture that 21 EMA. And then the 34 EMA is at 40.57. So I'm personally waiting to see where the stock finds support, right? When do we have our first green day? When do we have our first sideways day? When do we have a little bit of consolidation? Right now, it's been going down, down, down for the past 3 days. That's not something that I personally want to be in the middle of. Can I buy shares right now and they potentially just start moving up and I make 10% tomorrow? Absolutely, right? But I would like to see kind of that confirmation of the stock stop going down, right? Maybe not a red candle on the daily chart, maybe not a red candle on the 4-hour chart or the hourly chart. Not really the hourly chart. I'd at least want a green candle on the 4-hour chart before I consider re-entering, assuming that a solid support has been found, whether that means we validate a point of support in the EMAs, right? I get a lot of comfort when a stock bounces off the EMA because I know that that should be a good level of support and it validates that. But if, let's say, between the 21 EMA and the 34 EMA, between $45 and $40, we find some support level, I want to see that support level validated before I sort of jump on ship. And the way I would do that is, again, wait for a reversal, get that confirmation, and then jump in for a quick swing trade. And then also potentially looking to add NIO to my long-term swing portfolio if it looks strong. Currently, I only have a vertical put spread. I've got a little bit to go in terms of whether or not I'll be profitable. So only time will tell. Hopefully this trend reverses soon. But if not, then I'll be looking to get out of that trade. But I'll keep you guys posted on what I do. Let me know if you guys have any questions with the analysis or if you agree with it. I'd love to chat with you guys down in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, every like, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out as I'm trying to grow. Let's remember to be a bit better every single day, and until next time.